Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your weekly reading for November 1st to the 10th. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and we're going to jump right into it. Pisces, first of all, I'm doing this recording at a time of day where the lighting is just a little weird, but I have to go upstate to do some grounding. I hope y'all do it too, okay? It's really great for you. But the light, you'll maybe not see me that well. The other thing is technically this would be November 4th to the 10th when I do the weekly reading, but there's so much happening the weekend before. You know, I'm not going to leave you hanging at all right? So this is the busiest week of November, by the way. You're going to see there's some major stuff happening. So let's go ahead and kick it off, Pisces. First things first, November 1st, we've got that new moon in Scorpio. This is going to happen on Friday. So remember, we're still in Scorpio season. We've got Mercury in Scorpio. So all that Scorpio energy, your BFF, Scorpio, fellow water sign. You're going to feel that intensity here with Scorpio, that depth, passion, okay? Use this new moon. It is so amazing. This portal open, new beginnings, new opportunities that come with new moons, okay? You're kicking off this 6-month cycle. You're going to feel the energy of this new moon for weeks here, okay? So remember, it's a portal for you to have this great awakening. And I say that for you particularly because Scorpio rules your 9th house, your higher mind. This is absolutely amazing. It's your belief system, your philosophies, wisdom. It's also education. So you'll be learning something new around this time, maybe going back to school, maybe taking a course, maybe just doing something, maybe learning astrology, whatever it is. There's something here that's great for you. It's also travel. I would not be surprised if a lot of y'all are traveling around this time, this big trips, long trips, maybe even like wellness journeys or whatnot, spiritual journeys, those type of trips, and publishing and broadcasting. Are you writing a book? Are you starting your own YouTube channel? I mean, like all of that is possible with this new moon for you. Okay. Now remember, Saturn will be trining this new moon. Absolutely amazing. Saturn brings that stability. Saturn's in your sign, Pisces. This is a great new moon for you. This bringing that element of like determination, stability, all of that. Okay. So with all this Scorpio energy, by the way, there is this level of like secrets. Remember, I've talked about this, secrets coming to the surface, revelations, things being revealed. It could just be you though. It could be you where you're being honest with yourself about something. Remember, this new moon in Scorpio is in your 9th house. So there could be something here where it could even be just like things like well, now I can tell people I'm pregnant, or now I can tell people like, you know, I got a promotion, or whatever it is that you know, maybe holding it in for a little bit. Like I wanted to wait until, you know, we signed on the dotted line, whatever it is. Okay. But yes, there also could just be like secrets as in, you know, I've been watching that show, The Perfect Couple on Netflix. Did you see that show? The one with like Nicole Kidman and Leaf Schreiber, whatever his name is. But it's that show where every scene there's someone that's got that look on their face like, ooh, I have a secret, or ooh, I know your secret. So that type of energy, but it doesn't have to be bad again. It could just be like things that, you know, you're unrooting to be honest with yourself, be honest about a circumstance, or, you know, moving forward to seek your higher truths. Okay. Remember, Scorpio has this great passion about it. Now, you see that on the 3rd, Mars is going to be opposite Pluto. I'm just going to bring it up here during the new moon real quick because Mars and Pluto are the rulers of Scorpio. Okay, so it's this new moon is ruled by Mars and Pluto. So yeah, Scorpio is the scorpion. Stingers can be out a little bit. Just be mindful of that. Now, November 2nd, this is going to be Saturday. You got Mercury trining Mars. You got Mercury sextile Pluto. This is absolutely amazing. I love Mercury trining Mars for you. This is so amazing, okay? Because we already have this great water trine happening, remember, with that new moon. And I talk a lot more about that new moon in your monthly forecast I did last week. So that's why I'm not going to spend so much time on it. But just know here with Mercury trining Mars, this is a rare aspect. It only happens like once a year. So really take charge. Really, the communication here, you're gonna have confidence. I got this energy, especially with conversations, communications, anything about discovering your truths or truth of the matter of a situation. Just have important conversations. Okay, your like higher mind is going to be active. Y'all are so intuitive, but I love this. Okay, this is when you could have a really important conversation that has weight to it. Okay, But remember, this is a trine. It's very auspicious. So this is like this flow. This is working towards something that's going to be successful, leads to your empowerment. Now, Mercury will sextile Pluto. So this can be very interesting, very harmonious for you, getting to the bottom of things. Remember, this is Mercury in Scorpio, sextile Pluto. That is Scorpio's ruler. So again, not afraid to speak your truth, uncover truth, find your truth, especially in relationships or finances could be a thing, but also everything that I mentioned earlier about the ninth house here. All right. But just remember that this is a sextile. It is very, very harmonious. I really like this one for you. Okay. So keep that in mind. There could be something here with a friendship, a group that you belong to, communities, maybe even social media, something that you got to like stay like around this time. Just remember, this is a very psychological aspect. So breaking down walls that you need to build your empowerment. Okay. Now you see Mercury then moves into Sagittarius. So it's a very like, a lot of y'all are going to just be having a lot of conversations, but Mercury moving into Sagittarius. Again, I talked about this in your monthly forecast. You can watch that from last week. I won't go too much into it. Just know Mercury's in Sagittarius until January. That's very unusual. Why? Mercury will go retrograde at the end of this month. I talk about this again in your monthly forecast. Won't go into it, but just said this is big picture energy gains, and you are going to be having a lot of conversations about career. There's going to be needles being moved around this time for you. Career, if you're not here for a career, if you're retired or anything like that, whatever you're exerting your energy into that you want to be known for, that you want people to recognize, like you did this, okay? Public recognition, it's your reputation, honors, achievements, all of that. But this is also wisdom, philosophies, okay? Having philosophical conversations, possibly going to be a big thing for you, okay? Now, on November 3rd, that's when we get to Mars opposite Pluto. As we know, this is one of the strongest aspects, actually, out of all the aspects in astrology, and there's tons. This is one of the top in the top, okay? Like 3, 4, 5 aspects that is really challenging. You got the Mars, got the God of War, you got Pluto, all about destruction here. It's at 29 degrees. This is exact here. And they're going to be in this tight orb for weeks. So you're going to feel this for weeks, okay? Mars opposite Pluto. Got to be a big thing. There's something here with your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, okay? There's something here with friendships for you, okay? Something here with friendships, groups you belong to. There could be something here where you're just not seeing eye to eye. It's competitive energy as well. Something here possibly with children, if you have children, maybe grandchildren, maybe family, true love, maybe you're a lover, maybe you're seeking something here, okay? But anyway, just know, I talk about this more in your monthly forecast, all right? Now, use this energy. As I said, you can channel this energy to feel driven, powerful. It's transformative energy. Remember, this is the 2 rulers for Scorpio, so you're going to feel that intensity, that charge about this, but you can use it to feel unstoppable, unbreakable, the energy of a dragon, kraken, mommy shark, a fish, right? Pisces. Anyway, channel it for growth. Remember, you're on a karmic journey. Whatever you do this day with Mars opposite Pluto, or the days following it, just remember, you're on a karmic journey, okay? So this type of aspect can have a butterfly effect that sets things in motion. So channeled everything to be the best version of yourself. With great power like this comes great responsibility, okay? So you don't need to be kicking over apple carts this day. Venus opposite Jupiter, by the way, happening that same day. Very interesting, very interesting. Okay, there could be something here. These are the 2 benefic planets, so something big-hearted, joyful, fun, optimistic you may feel. But the problem is Jupiter expands, and there's no off button with this type of aspect. It's like a credit card that got no max limit. Okay, so this is indulgent. This is excessive. This is splurging on things. So there could be something here with family or the foundations of your life. Maybe your significant other, maybe with children. Maybe y'all go to the park and you order like 5,000 pizzas. Just be mindful of that. Like, do you need 5,000 pizzas? Just be mindful of overspending, overdoing things, okay? Remember, there's no off button, so you got to be mindful here. Now, you got Mars moving into Leo, Pisces, that same day. So what a big month. Okay, so Mars moving into Leo. Again, I talk about this in length in your monthly forecast. Not going to spend too much time here. Just remember, Mars is going to be in Leo all month and then retrograde in Leo next month. So there's going to be a lot of things that you're going to feel this drive, this passion, this energy around your everyday activities, your routines, your lifestyle, health, wellness, fitness, and work. Okay. And work. Now, here's the thing. The one thing I didn't mention in your monthly forecast because it was just writing too long. With Mars, okay, so whatever you do this month, whatever happens this month in any of the areas I just mentioned, okay, you're going to come back to it spring 2025 because Mars's retrograde is really long. And so when we get to spring 2025 when Mars is back in Leo, yeah, you're coming back to something that happened here. Okay. So remember, use these energies. Don't let these energies use you. Use Mars and Leo. Okay. Use it. This is going to be really great. Mars and Leo also is like, be mindful of, because it can bring up like being like pride and like being prideful and whatnot. So just remember, just channel this energy. Use it to feel proud of what you're about to accomplish, the goals that you're reaching. Now, November 4th, Monday. This is absolutely amazing. This is when you're going to feel this pivot, this change in your life where you're feeling there's this stability. You got the Sun trine Saturn in your sign, Pisces. Now, another relatively rare aspect, I mean, it only happens average like twice a year. So this is the Sun trining Saturn. Remember, I just said the moon is trining Saturn too. Remember with that new moon. So you just got that as well, both in your sign. So there's something here where you're going to feel very goal oriented, maybe setting high standards for yourself. There's going to be things happening for you. You're going to feel this charge. Remember, Saturn is all about discipline, responsibility, the taskmaster planet, right? Planet of life lessons. He may be a malefic planet, but he's does things in your best interest. Remember, he rewards you. He could feel like a coach. So it's just like from Friday Night Lights, like, you better get on the, like, whatever it is, but it's only because he wants the best for you. Okay. Now this is a trine. This is special. So this is just when you may just, something inside you kicks into high gear. You're like, I want stability in this. I'm going to make this happen. I want to be rewarded. I'm going to be rewarded. Now, with this type of aspect, with the Sun here, trining Saturn, yes, male authority figures, VIPs, bosses, and whatnot, father figures, they could be very active around this time, okay? From this day for, several days after this, you may be getting guidance from them. They could be opening doors for you. You just never know, okay? So just be mindful. See what happens around that time. It could also be you. You could be the one that's, giving that out as well, all right? Just know that you have a lot of power right now, all right? So a lot of power to forge something that could be long-lasting. Lastly, on November 9th, this is the Saturday after Venus squared Neptune. Again, this is going to have a big impact on you. All right. So there could be something here where you got Venus, the little sister of Neptune, and, they're super cute when they get together, but it's a square. Okay. So we've already had this a couple times this year. You know what I say, Venus squared Neptune. Have a foot on the ground, okay? Because you're going to be daydreaming. You're going to be thinking, okay? You may be thinking really big, and do it. Daydream, have those dreams. It's better to dream than not dream at all. But with an aspect like this, remember, Neptune in your sign, that's retrograde, everything that I talked about, it can bring up those sense of illusion, delusion, confusion, escapism as well. So have a foot on the ground. Have a foot on the ground. Neptune is very nebulous, dreamy, magical, spiritual. So use this energy, channel it toward like the arts, imagination, music, dance, performance. That's what's going to inspire you, okay? Because Neptune, Venus is just in a weakened state here. And again, it's going to have a big impact on you because Neptune is in your sign, okay? So it is, I've been telling other signs, if you saw that movie, that Bridesmaids, I'm making another Kristen Wiig reference here. Yeah, I did that in your monthly forecast. It's kind of like that. When she first saw Helen, remember that? Played by, what's her name? Rose Byrne or whatever, when Kristen Wiig saw her for the first time, you saw it on her face. She's like, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. You're more beautiful than me. Nobody will love me like they love you. Gosh, I wish I was you. Gosh, I'm not good enough. That's what Neptune squaring Venus can do bring out like insecurities like that. So again, have a foot on the ground and just be your authentic self, and you're going to be absolutely fine. So let's get started, Pisces. You know I love y'all. Let's see what's going on with you for the week of November 1st to the 10th for Pisces, Pisces rising, and Pisces moon. Ooh. Okay. Now, Pisces. There we go. I do a traditional Cultic Cross spread. It offers the best overview, especially for a weekly reading. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Secondly, you know I love y'all, Pisces. Thanks so much for being here. And again, I apologize for the lighting. It is kind of strange lighting, but again, I have to do this at a certain time of day where the lighting's a little off. And this one, there's like I can't do like blinds or whatever. Anyway, let's get started, y'all. Oh, okay, yeah. So you're good. You're absolutely good, and you know it. You know it. It's almost like, yeah, this is going to be a week. You go through some big transformation. I really something I want you to pay attention to though, that could really have an impact this week. Wow, you got the Hanged Man, which is really great. The Hanged Man is attributed to Neptune, therefore Pisces energy with a Hanged Man, and so again, really having that moment of like, I'm surrendering this, even making some sacrifices because I want to see things in a new way. Okay. I'm at that point in my life where circumstances have built up where I have to be in touch with my higher mind, and I have to have this transformation. In order to have this transformation in my life, I've got to make some changes myself. Okay. But a lot up here, you can even see him. He's hanged himself upside down to see things in a different way, right? You see the halo around his head. He put himself here. So this is you taking that action for that. Really love this. It's almost like also there is this, it's almost like future build. It's like you're not even seeing a week ahead, 2 weeks ahead. You may be seeing year ahead, 2 years ahead, like planning that, right? That's your vision now. You got the King of Swords, absolutely amazing. Okay, King of Swords in the heart of your spread. Wow, you are gonna have power. You're gonna have authority, especially the way you communicate, the way you speak. Conversations will go your way. Okay, this is someone who is very, very clever, strategic, a brainiac. He's a member of Mensa. We love the King of Swords because he is ready to take action. He's ready to strike, but also remember I said with all that Scorpio energy that's happening, right? That is going to be very interesting because King of Swords, look at him. He's the only king that looks directly at you. He's got nothing to hide. He has no secrets. He's told everybody everything. He is his authentic self. But also, no one can hide anything from him. He is that type of king, okay? He is, he knows your truths. He knows those secrets going around. So you will not be fooled, or like, you're going to be fine. You're going to be absolutely fine. Now, you're possibly going to make a big decision this week, or there is going to be some idea that you have that floats around that is really, really great. And creative energy seems to be coming through for you as well. Harness that. Okay. Now, but you're not going to be messing around this week. All right. You got the Hermit, but you got the Hermit in your challenge area. So two things that are coming up for me. One, please trust your intuition a little more because you do have the Hermit crossing the King of Swords, which is more mental. That is more mental, logical, rational. This is King of Swords. Hermit, that is more intuitive. That's going within. That's doing that soul searching. That's a lot of that, the higher mind energy. But in your challenge area, so have that balance of both. Really harness that intuitive energy this week. The second thing is there may be someone in your life that is maybe needs that. They may need to go really deep. Now, the other thing that's coming up for me, there may be someone who is not giving you the best guidance, who is not giving you the best advice. Okay, so just be mindful of that. I feel like, again, you're not going to be fooled by anyone. You're going to be like, no, that, okay, you can say that, but I'm standing my ground. I know what's true. I know what's true. Okay, so just be mindful of that. There could be, remember that Neptune energy, all that deception that could come around with that Venus square, but also that Scorpio energy with like things coming to the surface. Just know there may be someone that is you may be the one that's like, okay, actually, this is the reality of it all. You got that Ace of Pentacles in your crown. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so you're thinking of something new. Like I said, something rooting up for you. It could be something that has to do with money, finances, a job. This, let's do it. I want this new thing to happen. I'm manifesting all my energy in that direction. Use that King of Swords energy. That's all I'm saying. This Ace of Pentacles really great. That new beginning with a new moon, right, in Scorpio, which is really nice. So this big old opportunity, this path that's happening for you, but just remember, um, really, really have a foot on the ground when you manifest things. Okay, I do love the fact that you did get the Four of Swords in the root of your spread, so it just seems like you're going to have a lot of clarity this week. This is a sense of retreating, but not only a retreating, this is all about mind, body, spirit. Okay, having that alignment, doing a lot of that chakra work. Like you're definitely going to be in your element. There is this sense of meditation as well. So yeah, do that. Have that moment of really going deep. Okay, with that Hermit in your challenge area. Again, I do feel it's more like someone else. Now, you do have the Ten of Cups in your future. Amazing. You know this is one of your cards, by the way. The Ten of Cups, it's a Pisces card. Love it. I love this. Absolutely love this for you. Happy everything. Happy everything. This is, remember what I said about like seeing your future, planning for your future. I mean, like this is your future here, right? For there's something that is going to bring you this sense of joy, happiness. This is the Ten of Cups, so it can be with family, it can be with children. Remember, you've got Mars that it's going to be leaving Cancer, but at 29 degrees, there's something really strong there. This actually is a Mars and Pisces card, by the way. So something with family, children could be very possible. It could be like the end of something moving into this new path or something else happening for you. But there's just, you got these 10 cups, emotions, feelings, love, relationships. You got the, happy everything. All right. You're moving into like the promised land. Let's get to your stuff. Oh my diddly days, Pisces, what a reading, what a spread, and what a week for you. Even like, just astrologically. By the way, and if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. All that's, I want to hear from, I love hearing from y'all. And I actually may be doing, and I do, address many of your comments and, questions that you have in my live streams. I think I'm going to do one this weekend as well on November 3rd when Mars is opposite Pluto because it is a strong aspect. And so, I like to do these to check in with y'all. So, okay. So let's get to your stuff. Okay. There's going to be a little bit of noise, but I do love that you do have, there's going to be a little bit of noise, and it may be something with work. There may be something here with work, but let's get started. If you're going to be fine. You got the Six of Cups. This is really great. This card is attributed to Sun and Scorpio, so I really love this. There's this where it's aligning with what's happening astrologically. Now, you've got the Six of Cups harmonizing. This is so much kindness, so much sharing, so much like protection. Okay, protection energy here, which is really great. You see, it's the biggest house in tarot. Comfort, protection, like you're good, like security, that sense of security. A lot of y'all are seeking that. Like a lot of y'all got to be feeling that, but there's also the sense of like, okay, I'm moving into a place where I just don't want to stress about things. Like I want to let my hair down. I want to, be that person who, feels the joy of other people in my life. I love this. Okay. So there is this like kindness, this theme of kindness that's flowing throughout you, and it may be a big motivator for you. You've got the Three of Wands as well. Really love that in your external factors area. So for a lot of y'all, it could be two things here. One, you're ready to set off on this new journey or plan this new journey with someone else, okay? Someone else as part of it, or someone could be coming through, okay, for something new with this new moon in Scorpio as part of this new journey. But there could also be the sense of like, and it can even be like a team or a corp or a just something that you're getting involved with. Keep that in mind. There may be something here with family too as well that I'm picking up on, but either way, there's a sense of like whatever you're doing, there is going to be this sense of like self-discovery. And again, there's higher frequencies and octaves of like wisdom and your philosophies. And that's like what's motivating you to move into this new era, new area in your life as well. With that Three of Wands, like it's just like, let's go discover things. Let me go do some self-discovery. Let me go see what's out there. Let me import, export. Like Mercury again is also so active, right? And then Mercury is not only travel, a lot of y'all may be traveling with someone else. It's not only communication, you may be opening up lines of communication, but Mercury, think of the word Mercury, like merchant, like mercantile. So there could be something with business here as well. Okay, now you've got Ace of Cups. There you go. There you go. Yeah, you want this emotional fulfillment. You got that Ten of Cups in your future. You're on the right path. Keep going down that path. This is what you want something new to bring this like burst of tears of joy, elation, this rapturous energy. All right. It seems like you want this new beginning with these two aces here. You got that Ten of Cups with the Three of Wands. Yeah, absolutely. And then lastly, you've got the Five of Wands in your final outcome. Five of Wands is a challenge card. Five of Wands is a Leo card. Remember, that is your sixth house, everyday activities, but also colleagues, bosses, work, things like that. Things like that. So there may be not seeing eye to eye. There may be a little bit of like competition there. This is a battle of egos. Mars opposite Pluto. Like, what can I say? That's happening this week. All right. So just be mindful of that when this card comes up. It's just saying, listen, it's a challenge card, but it's like the least challenging of challenge cards. It just means like someone's got to rise up from this noise and say, y'all, we got to see eye to eye. Okay. We got to see eye to eye. This isn't getting us anywhere. Okay. So that's going to be you, Pisces. You got that King of Swords, okay? That's going to be you that rises up should that happen. Again, it can be family for some of y'all with all that, family energy that's happening for you with Jupiter being in Gemini. But again, I'm getting more. It could be something work related. It could be something with career. It could be something with profession or people that you're just working with in some capacity, okay? I'll even clarify how much time. Okay, I'll clarify that one for you. Come on. Come on. So remember what I said. Someone's got to rise up. Well, it looks like you're going to. All right. Well, this is the potential of someone rising up. That's going to be you. This is the Six of Wands that comes right after the Five of Wands, where, this is eminence. This is rising above. This is being recognized. This is public recognition. What I said earlier with all this, with Mercury moving into Sagittarius and that 10th house of yours. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is victory. This is success. This is absolutely amazing. Okay. So yeah, you can cut all that noise out, but take that action. Again, that King of Swords, power. Again, this is also a card like with great power comes great responsibility. As you move forward toward this abundance and happiness and new beginnings that you're actually seeking, you're gonna rise above. So I really love that, Pisces. What a week for you. Okay, so thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what's this big thing that's happening. Like, again, some of y'all just make some maybe a big decision, but you could even be seen as this like big, like this authority figure or a person of inspiration or you're like just recognition. I love this. Now, next week, we got a lot happening. We got Venus moving into Capricorn. We got that full moon in Taurus. We got Saturn in your sign going direct. A lot of things happening next week. We will talk about it next week. Thanks so much, Pisces. I love y'all. I'll see you next week. All right. Bye-bye.